Alright, well, it looks like it's stopped now, so that's good. Yeah, so hopefully everybody will come back then and we can resume the live. But yeah, it was just like messing up for me. It was just kept flickering. I was like, oh, is it just something like that's happening to me, or is it happening to other people's lives as well? But yeah, thank you for the like, whoever that is. Yeah. So we was talking earlier about escaping the matrix and how to do that. So maybe we can go back into that because I like to talk about practical solutions to things and actionable advice rather than just complaining about things, because complaining isn't going to actually solve anything. Anyway, I might do some more exercises. So yeah, then we get back up to 1.37. No, we didn't get back up to 1.37. The flickers was gone now, yeah. Anyway, welcome back. Anyway, but yeah, my subscribers are pretty much just stalled. The last couple of days, my subscribers are completely just not really going up at all. But then the other week I was getting like 20 to 30 subscribers a day. So I don't know what the hell's going on lately, but it just seems to be kind of, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Alright, welcome back, Abby. Yeah. I don't know, it's just can be a bit disheartening, and you thought, oh yeah, it seems to be growing, but then no, it's just stalled pretty much. Like they're not pushing me lives out much, and I don't know if I'm being shadow banned, and just some of the stuff I talk about on here. But I'm gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about, you know. I'm not gonna let fucking censorship, covert censorship, stop me from talking about what I want to talk about. I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. I ain't gonna pander to anybody, whether it be algorithms or people in general. I will speak my mind on things, no matter what. Anyway, so yeah, how are we doing tonight, people? Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah. So who have we got here then? What was the issue? I don't even know. I don't know what was going on with that, but what kind of workout have you done today? I did a park thing earlier. Did you not watch it? My live earlier today, I did like one at the park. So yeah. Yeah, I did a park workout earlier. Hello, Anton. I just did some bits of stuff today, really. Sometimes I just do like exercise snacks where I'll do bits of exercise here and there. Did a few squats as well. Did some of that, and yeah. Sometimes I don't really do it all in one go. I just do bits here and there. Yeah, I do get a lot of food, Dale. Like I eat more than probably most of you guys, if not all of you guys. Like yeah, the amount of food I eat is like pretty much like what a lot of these bodybuilders will go through actually. Because I'm a tall guy, like I need a lot of food just to maintain my weight basically. So yeah, let alone grow. I need like copious amounts of food to grow. So when people are going about like being a hard gainer, a lot of it's just that you need to eat more. So anyway, hope you're all doing well tonight. I'm gonna do a few bent over rows with the bag. All right, so yeah, so we'll do that. And try to, squeeze at the top. Control the way down. Just try to focus on that mind muscle connection. So yeah, that's an exercise you can do for the back. Hello, Ezekiel. Nice to meet you, Magali. How you doing? Hello, Shazad. Welcome in. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. Like the live. Free weights would MQH. Yeah, I just use whatever I can. But you could even do it with like calisthenics and stuff. Like there's this guy called Jesse Pollack, and he just does like calisthenics workouts, and the guy's pretty jacked. And there's that guy called Dennis, I think he's called. There's a channel called what was it called? Men of Action. He's pretty jacked as well. And he does a lot of like calisthenics workouts. So yeah, people have this idea that you can't really grow with, or you can't grow big with calisthenics. But yeah, thank you very much, Shazad. Yeah. How you doing, Magali? A lot of people just come in here and then they just say hi and then they don't say anything else. So I'm like, what's the point then? If people are going to come in here to say hi, then I expect that they're going to stick around for a bit and talk with us. Calisthenics are also if you have this stature, what you mean as in like the frame you're talking about. What you mean about the stature? I mean, it all comes down to like your muscles don't care whether it's your body weight or free weights. As long as you're stressing the muscle, it has to adapt basically. So, you know, your muscles will adapt whether it's being. Now you could argue that free weights are better in certain instances, but in terms of like isolating certain muscles, but there is ways around it. Like I've even found that this exercise that I'm going to show you works the side delts. Yeah, so what you do is just you're getting into like plank with one arm, just like it's like a side plank rotation, but you're collapsed down to the floor, and then no, it's this side. Try it. You might mean as in like, yeah, what we're saying that as in me being a fat fuck with calisthenics, using my own weight as a negative to positive was a good way to boost willingness. Yeah. Someone was saying that like to in order to like best like gain muscle, using weights might be a good idea at the beginning, but you can maintain with calisthenics because once you've already built your physique, because of all that additional weight with all the muscle, then your own body weight becomes more of a resistance then. So, but you would focus on like higher reps with your body weight basically. And there's ways of making your own body weight more challenging. For example, doing posed reps and things like that. Doing more difficult variations like, doing things like deficit push-ups and stuff like that to, yeah, so there is ways of progressing with your own body weight to, more and more difficult variations of it. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. So that, side delt thing, that was really feel like kind of, it really burns the side delts, that one actually. Just the delts in general, it was a really good one, and it's meant more as like an oblique exercise, but I do find it's really a good one for your side delts. It's a relative motion of like twisting your body away from your arm. You get a lot of activation from your from the sides of your shoulders, give you more of that kind of capped delt look. So that's I actually find it It's a better exercise possibly than even your side lateral raises. So yeah, anyway, welcoming everybody. So maybe try the exercise, but maybe if you're a shorter guy, then maybe it's not challenging enough. I don't know. Because with me being tall, most of the calisthenics exercises are pretty challenging, apart from like your bodyweight squats, which I think for most people are pretty easy exercise. But you can do like weighted calisthenics when you get more advanced and use like a weight vest or strap on some. Some might argue that that's not calisthenics anymore because calisthenics is arguably pure body weight. So it's what some people would call hybrid calisthenics. And but then I would argue that, well, wouldn't a squat technically be weighted calisthenics if you're using like a barbell? Would that be considered as a weighted calisthenics exercise? Because you're just like if you strap a weight onto your back doing a push-up, that would be what determines whether it's calisthenics or not. So it's kind of one of those grey area things, I suppose, isn't it? It's kind of a bit of a paradox, really, isn't it? So yeah, what makes weighted calisthenics different from weightlifting? Has it got to do with the relative proportions of like your body weight to the external weights? I don't know. As in, like when you're doing weighted push-ups, you're probably, you still most of it's your body weight that's that you're pushing. Whereas with like say like when you're doing a squat, some people can squat more than their own body weight. Anyway, just gonna have to refresh this, I think. I'm going to try it tomorrow. What's that? Looks difficult, like says I what the one that I just did. Yeah, but if you no longer need the weight yourself, what do you mean? Maybe, but if you want to feel you may be a bit heavy, I found using my store as an incentive really helps. What do you mean? My belief is that if you use your own weight as the intended method of improvement rather than random weights. Yeah, is that? I'm not sure what you mean, but I mean, the whole idea of calisthenics is strength to body weight ratio, and like having good strength to body weight ratio, so that the focus would be on like staying relatively lean, because a lot of these exercises would, most of them would be more suited to people being at a relatively low body fat percentage, because for example, if you're doing push-ups with like, let's say you're at 30-40% body fat, probably going to struggle because you have all that extra weight that you're carrying around. Whereas if you're at a lower body fat, then your weight is less, but your strength is relatively higher. So yeah, basically using your negative as a positive in the basics, it works. I have the pics to prove it. Yeah, you mean as in like being fat, you would then use that to increase the amount of resistance that like that your own body has. So yeah, so maybe if say like someone's bulking up or something and then they get fat, and then they can then just rely on calisthenics to to bulk, to continue to make progress. But I don't recommend people getting fat when they bulk. I don't really recommend, like conventional bulking methods where they go fluffy and then just doing like yo-yo dieting essentially. To me, it's just like an ED, that is. Yeah, I think it's a glorified ED. It's like what basically what James Smith was saying, that bodybuilding sport or something, or it's like where a drug problem, like those are things that are glorified.
So yeah, pretty effed up, really. You know, especially when you get to like competitive bodybuilding. Anyway, welcome everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I'll do a few more reps on that exercise. But yeah, try it out and see if it works. But yeah, it's just when I first tried to do it, it didn't really, because I wasn't really properly doing it. Because you have to like really collapse into it, like this, instead of just they do the exercise. They're just doing this, and that will work your side delts. But if you really want to work your sorry, don't do side delts, the obliques. That'll work the obliques. But if you want to work your side delts, you really got to collapse in. And the other side. Yeah, you really feel a stretch on the side delts when you do that. What you say? Yeah, everything you hate as the influence to make you better is possibly the way forward for self-improvement / healthy. Oh yeah, what's that? Okay, make the rest of us feel bad. What do you mean? How am I making you feel bad? Did it end up snowing today? Not here. No. Just been cold today, really. I had to put the heating on because I just got sick of it being cold. I've had it on for a few hours, it's still warming up. It's like still a bit cool, really, but it's supposed to start warming up in the next couple of days. But yeah, I suppose you've got to look at it, things that positive like that is, but yeah, but being fat should not be like something to like as for like long term, like yeah, but I suppose when you're fat, then you can make quick progress with like not quick progress, but you're not going to have to really worry too much about your calories at the beginning because some of those extra calories that you're eating can be turned into muscle, and you can maybe even lose some fat in the process of building muscle. So that's the bonus of that. Whereas if you start off very skinny, then you have to be more intentional about bulking. So there is that benefit of starting at a higher weight. So yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah, it's about slow, steady progress, really. Yeah, but a lot of people are just like not willing to, get a bit uncomfortable because of this whole thing of instant gratification, and people just want the easy life, but the easy life will actually end up, being not very easy in the long run. Because what about when they become crippled and let's say they're getting older, they're getting like heart problems, they're getting all sorts of health problems, their fitness is way down, and every day is a chore. It's like you gotta think about your future and like what's gonna happen, but they don't think about that. Whereas if you think long term, like, oh yeah, I want to be healthy long term, I want to be 70, 80 years old, still doing my exercise. You get these guys that are like really old who are like still look healthy as fuck. What do you mean, a bog frame person? Careful, easy life for whom? What do you mean? So you mean about the whole kind of like not taking any risks and all that? Finland is one of those countries I'd love to visit. Oh yeah. Whilst there's some people who are impatient or are more likely to take steroids, in my opinion. Yeah, if they actually want to get muscle and then they take steroids and not use off their life, potentially end up with crippled with health problems as well. Look at Ronnie Coleman, for example. A lot of these people end up getting injured because, different things like they have, if they take things to the extreme. A lot of them end up with heart attack, stuff like that. So, yeah. So yeah, you just got to be very careful with that shit, because this stuff can actually increase the size of your heart, forcing it to work harder, and therefore you're more at risk of heart attacks and strokes and things like that. You look at the cause of death with most of the bodybuilders. It's usually something heart related or something to do with their organs, their liver, usually their heart, their liver, or their kidneys. Sometimes their lungs also as well, because their lungs are also taxed. A lot of them also have brain issues as well, because of it's actually been shown to decrease your intelligence. And how's it going, Magella? Hope you're doing well. So steroids have been shown to decrease your IQ. It's shown to decrease your fluid intelligence. It's probably down to it increases growth factors all over your body. The problem when you're spiking up your growth factor, unless you can get it to only grow in certain parts of the body, that your heart grows, all your organs just will keep on splitting, dividing and all that, which is then just going to create more and more, incorrect copies, basically. It all comes down to this is one of the theories on aging, that basically that your DNA and and things like that, and your things like your genetic and your epigenetics and all that there's alterations in that, and there's a lot of it comes down to constant cell division, and because every time your cells divide, they're not as they don't function as well. You get things like mitochondrial dysfunction, and then there's mitochondria in the brain, and then it starts to cause neurodegeneration, and that can lead to a whole lot of different issues like dementia and Alzheimer's and things like that. I'm good. I was at an exercise class tonight. We were using kettlebells. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's cool then. Yeah, how did that go? Did you build up a sweat then, or? Yeah. I see some of these circuit training sessions where they it's kind of like a hybrid of, strength and cardio, and they build up a good sweat doing that stuff, burn a lot of calories. They focus on high reps, and they focus on just switching to different exercises and keeping your heart rate up. So yeah, but why are we still here, or why are you still here? I'm just thinking that you're probably just a troll now, actually. I don't know what you're trying to say, but it just seems like you're just trying to kind of I don't know. Oh, it's fight. What's this? Oh, anyway, I'll do a few crunches now, I think. All right. I'll just yeah. All right. Bruce Lee, yeah, Bruce Lee is, Bruce Lee was a badass, yeah. I don't know what you were trying to say, like, Hamster. It's just like, it's just when you were saying, yeah, but why are we still here? Like, what did you need to say that for, you know? 4 days in a row with the crunch is really well done. Yeah, keep it up. So some people who want to be frozen after they die in the hopes they can be recovered at a future date. Yeah, it's kind of probably ridiculous. Just like when people say that they think that their consciousness can be uploaded into a computer, which I just think is a ridiculous idea. Like, how can you upload your consciousness into a computer? That your consciousness is in this body. Like, how can you upload it into something else? How can it be in two places at once? I mean, like, I don't really understand it. Maybe someone can understand. Maybe someone can explain. Yeah, we did get lit up quite a bit. KC154, yeah. They do light York up quite well. We're organic beings, yeah. So like the whole thing of trying to take an organic being and put it into a computer, I just think is absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, do they have to kill you off to put you into a computer? Is that how it works? Do they have to like let your consciousness like transferred over? I don't know. I mean, I haven't really looked into it, but I just don't understand how it all works. But this is sweating, can feel my arms heavy now. Lifting the kettlebell. Oh yeah. Yeah. What exercises did you do with it? Yeah, that's a good point. You can't transfer your consciousness. Yeah, it just sounds like some pseudo scientific nonsense to me. But you know. But anyway, how we doing, everybody? Hope you're all well. I was talking about steroids in bodybuilding compared to natural muscle growth, right? We're saying like you said, yeah, but why are we still here? I mean, but yeah, I was talking about like steroids. It's I think that there's way too many downsides for it to even be worth it. Like, it's not even just about the life expectancy decrease. There's all those sorts of other issues, the potential for injury because your tendons and ligaments, they don't catch up with the rate of muscle growth. I got banned off TikTok. Did you not know? I was banned off it. Yeah, that's why I only come on here now, because I was like banned off there, but I can't get onto my account. It's completely banned me, and even if I try to get on another account, it doesn't let me. So I don't know if I got a new phone, would it let me do it? Because the thing is, from my phone, it's just not letting me even set up a new account. It's just saying my account's been permanently banned for multiple violations of community guideline strikes. So it didn't even give me an exact reason for it. So I don't know. I actually think that fucking toxic ex-girlfriend, I don't even want to really call her that, but yeah. But basically, I don't know if she's had anything to do with it, because that's one suspect that I have that could have had something to do with it. Anyway, didn't know, not good. No, it's not good, but you're here at least anyway. Yeah, anyway, so I'm just gonna think of something else that I can do with the exercise. Hello, Jam Lawson. I think so. Not sure. Welcome in anyway. Good to see you all. Share this out if you can. Subscribe if you're new here. Yeah. Just trying to think of another exercise that I could do. I'll have to just do a couple. I'll do a few more crunches, but this time I'll use the bag. So Yeah. Sorry. Fuck. Right. Right. What we're saying, people. Say no to drugs. Yeah. You talk about being young and you have your whole life. Yeah. Though. Because it soon catches up to you, you know. Before you know it, life will pass you by. You make most of your life while you've got it, you know. You've got to be texting seriously and like make sure you get the milestones, things that you want to do with your life done while you still can. There's like the concept of like, you know, was it, you know, sort of compound interest. That if you mess around when you're young, you don't take the right, you know, the chances when you're young, then it's you're exponentially going to be worse off in the long run. So yeah, like for example, if you just blow all your money when you're young and just do crazy shit, then and instead of actually investing it, then it's going to make you a lot worse off in the long run. So yeah, it's just people don't think like that though. They just think, oh well, what's going to benefit me now? Hello, Fatogo. Yeah, I don't know. It's like that's all I can know how to pronounce it. So, or is it Fi Togo? I don't know. I don't know because maybe you could explain to me how you pronounce the names. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Anyway, what we're saying, everybody. Money can be made, lost, and forgotten. What does that mean? Tiki is a true currency, and what you do with it. Or time. Yeah, I know. But in terms of like, you know, your success, like, it's what you do right now that matters. You know? Yes, it's correct. Yeah, of course, yeah, money can be like, yeah. But yeah, it's probably a good idea to buy some assets that are hold value and even gain value. So, like I said, you could buy like precious metals and things like that. But why matters to whom? What do you mean? Well, money can like buy you more freedom, buys you more. It allows you to, you know, do more with your life. I understand the way people are going about gratitude and all that and appreciating the simple things, but I don't think anyone really wants to be completely broke. Like, bought a pop-up Christmas tree off TikTok. It came today. It has lights and bubbles attached to it. It's 5 feet, putting it up on 1st of December. Oh, really? Oh, well, so yeah, you gotta, yeah. So how much did that cost you then? But it's quite cheap, that shit, and it's like, yeah, yeah, it's like a kind of,
their version of Temu, isn't it? I don't know if it's better quality or whatever, but your live is always the last show I watch before sleep. What you said, trying to say that my lives make you go to sleep, or you just I don't know. Anyway, I don't know whether to restart the live or not, but I don't know. It's just been a bit slow tonight, but it is what it is, you know. No, it's my favourite. Oh, really? Well, that's good then. I'm glad that you like it. I'm literally watching before my bedtime. I suppose it depends where you live. Like it's like 9:32 p.m. right now here in the UK. But yeah, thank you all for joining me tonight. Share the live if you can. Abby, are you still there? Yeah. I've got this thing that's been making me some money, but it's not like a huge amount, but it's just a thing that like basically what you do is you just basically just copy links and then search for things and then you just let it, you know, like run for a certain amount of time and then they pay you a few pence for each time that happened, each time that you get through it. Yeah, the last few days I've made about, I mean, it's not much money at all. Like most days I'm not even getting like $1, but it's like, you know, it's just a little bit of like semi-passive kind of income that I get. So I think I made just over $1 today. So yeah, on this thing, it's like a browser extension that I get. That's like you sign up it. People are interested. I could share it with people if you want to, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Anyway, what's your agenda? What do you mean? What's my agenda? Like, and we just talk about, you know, sort of how to better ourselves, and some of us deserve top fan badges. Well, we can have that for the members once I get monetized, so we can have badges for all you, all of the top supporters, isn't it? It was £27. It solidly don't have to do it anything to it at all decorated for you. That's good then, yeah, that's not a bad price, is it, for a crimble tree? What a bargain! Remember this, David Dickinson's real deal now. That is a real Bobby Dazzler. Sorry, what? Make money help people, huh? What are you saying? Like, it just sounds like you're just coming in here to argue. Like, you're not really making any sense at all. I'm just, like, you're just trying to antagonize. I thought you was being serious, but it just seemed like you're trying to. What are your thoughts on after? Just what are your thoughts on this hamster person? Is this a troll? Do you think there's someone trying to antagonize? Where they'll try to act like they're okay, but then thoughts on the afterlife? I don't know. I think we were talking about this the other day. I'm open to the possibility, but I haven't seen anything like concrete that I can say for certain. I would like to believe that there is something afterwards, but he is, in my opinion, yes. Yeah, it's something off about that person. It's just like he come in here at the beginning and seemed to be agreeing with me on things, and then seemed to kind of switch up, and then like he's trying to cause an argument or something. So I've been seeing him get reactions before, yeah. But I'm just gonna, you know, like, yeah, not have you in the chat. You can watch if you want, but I really can't be asked with some of these people who are just here to just wind up. Like, they'll try and be like they're in agreement with you, and it's like, yeah, and then it's like, no. But yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on lately. They just don't seem to be pushing my lives out so much. Like, my subscribers are pretty much just flatlined. So I'm wondering if I'm being shadow banned or something, because it's just been doing this for like the last couple of days now at least. But before that, my subscribers were steadily growing, and suddenly it just seems to have stopped. It seems like since I've been talking about some somewhat controversial topics that they don't seem to Have you any snow? We did have a little bit the other day, but it all melted away pretty quickly. It got it worse over in Leeds though. Where did you say you're at? Was it Ireland, wasn't it? Northern Ireland, right? Like, didn't it get bad over there or something? But we hardly get any over here really. But anyway, I hope everyone's had a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. But yeah, we're pretty much just stuck with the subscribers. It's not going up really. It's just, yeah. So yeah, my channel's just stuck. I was hoping it would keep growing, but yeah. I see all the time when I click the live stream shots. Okay. So it's like a filter that you can go to look for live streams or something. But yeah, kind of like the TikTok thing, isn't it? Where people can look for live streams and then, anyway. Yeah, how are you doing tonight? I really hope you're all doing well. Share this out if you can. But yeah, some people try to act like they're legit and then they just switch up and then they show that they're actually trolls and they're just trying to antagonize and just cause issues. But yeah, I ain't got any time for that crap, you know. Fuck that shit, you know. I'm not interested. So I'm just looking at like the video I made a while ago where I talked about my one day to get, from starting. I was planning to start a diet, but this was a few months ago. This I think was May, like 5 months ago. That was for me, and I just kind of looked a little bit flat. I think that was just getting into the creatine. I don't know if I'd started creatine. Hello, Ella Rose, welcome in. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my live. How are you doing? Yeah, welcome in here. Good to see you. I'm in an argument with you. The afterlife is a wonderful idea, but sounds like wishful thinking. Sorry, agreement, not argument. Yeah. Hi, Anna. Good to see you. How you doing tonight, everybody? Make sure you subscribe if you're new. So basically, yeah. So yeah, like I said, it would be nice to think that there is something, but at the same time, like, unless I see proof, then I'm gonna be skeptical. But yeah, this was my physique, like I said a few months ago. This is what we looked like. Like I said, kind of flat looking. You can see that. But yeah. But this is where we're at now. Of course, it's different lighting and everything, but are you from Australia? No, I'm from the UK. Why do so many people think I'm from Australia? What's that about? But yeah, this is where we're at now with my current physique. So yeah, definitely think of getting some size from that picture there, like just like you can see like my chest and everything. It's all, you look at that, that's from a few months ago. I mean, obviously lighting's a bit different or whatever, but yeah, I think you can probably agree that I've made some gains from there. But the good thing is I've not gained any body fat, so yeah. But it's just like, yeah, everything just looks a lot more a little bit more full. Like my shoulders look a lot more popping, and yeah. Like it just looks flatter there, just kind of, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, how are we doing, people? I hope you're all doing well tonight. Share the live if you can. Subscribe if you're new here. But yeah, I think like some of that would be the creatine that helped me with that basically. Helped me to put on some more size, and yeah. Power of consistency, yeah. Like I said, I think the creatine probably helped to a degree, but the thing is, I'd already made quite a bit of progress at that point. That was just like, you should have seen me like, a while ago when I was skin and bone basically. Like I had nothing on me at one point. I was just so skinny at one point. Yeah. You look better now. Yeah. It's just I just look more filled out, more of a man, you know, just like yeah. I've been noticing some of my lifts have like gotten stronger and yeah. Amazing progress. Yeah, thank you, yeah. Tell me your thoughts on author Eckhart Tolle and his now overused saying or of be here now. What do you mean be here now? You're on about the whole like meditation thing or something, or what are we saying? Never really looked into Eckhart Tolle. Is it Eckhart Tolle or Eckhart Tolle or whatever his name is? Like, Power of Now. I don't know. I've not looked into all that thing. His philosophy on that. I mean, yeah, I've never really paid any attention to it. So, anyway, welcome in everybody. Hope you all had a blessed day. Share this out if you can. Subscribe if you're new. I don't know if to restart the live for a while. Start a new one and see if. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna probably start a new one because it's gone a bit dead again. So yeah. All right, I'll see you in a second.